Hey Dan, how's it going? It was really nice to talk to you yesterday. Tonight, Guys Night is canceled, so no D&D update, but they said that they were working on rescheduling that, so should hear back soon, and then maybe we can get you to join on video chat if their internet holds up. So I just recently found a charger for the old style iPod, and we have one, and this is what happened. So this is the old iPod, and surprisingly, it still works pretty well. As you can see, version 3.13. The battery is pretty much shot, but it still is actually lasting quite a long time for being very old. Like 8 years old. So that's cool. So the cool thing is that now we can let our daughter use that because we turn on like all the restrictions so it doesn't have access to internet and stuff like that except for Google Maps because that's fun just to scroll around on. So now she can play with that sometimes and it's just really fun that so she can have a phone while we have our phone, that type of thing. So I don't cook very often, but I'm cooking tonight. And so have chicken and french fries. Also, we had some adventures in canning. So we opened the pressure canner and it was still boiling, so I took a little bit of slow-mo video, which looked really cool. Also this week we got a new headboard. We used some of the Christmas money that we got to get this. We also made a wonderful stop to a close by restaurant for one of our date nights, and I thought I would just show that to you because you will completely understand the deliciousness that is this Mexican restaurant. Lastly, as we mentioned before, we were hearing this beep, and no matter where you stood in the house, you could hear the beep, and it was definitely a smoke detector because it would beep every 45 seconds indicating a low battery. So I stood in every room of the house to hear the beep and it sounded the same everywhere. I then went outside, went into the basement and didn't hear it at all. And this happened several times, and then finally after talking with you guys, I went and checked the basement one again because that was the only one that I could think of that could send the sound throughout the house evenly. And come to find out, it was beeping. So I guess it was just starting to go because it wasn't beeping consistently. So the few times I did go down in the basement, it wasn't beeping. But this time it was, so I was able to change that. And lastly, because it snowed a little bit, I was out playing with my daughter in the backyard. And she started shoveling the porch. And I noticed how the shovel was scooting along the top, and I had an idea. So I decided to take my daughter sledding. So I hope you guys are still feeling well and that your team gets better soon, and I will see you on Thursday.